there has been some significant changes from now and the last stream of this. I played a bunch, and what I did is I did the Great Heist, because I remembered that the Great Heist exists, and that it's actually stupidly easy to do. We have now 359,000 gold. I robbed the Redoran vaults and the Telvani vaults, and I sold them all to the mud crab merchant. So what I decided to do was not to ruin every experience. I trained up to level 10. I thought 10 was a good level to train up to. So we've got more health and more stamina and more magicka, got our skills up a little bit, but we're still not, we're still pretty, middling. We're much better. I also got a couple unique pieces of item, randomly generated things, like this random robe with 5% reflect from the vault, some glass armor. I got attacked by the Dark Brotherhood in my sleep like 5 times, and so I got a bunch of Dark Brotherhood armor. And I did a little bit of questing with the Mages Guild. So what I want to do for the first part of this stream, before I do any more questing of any kind, is I want to get a player home. And the reason why is I can show you. Let's head back to the Balmora Mages Guild. This is already starting to become a mess. So I need an actual place to put stuff and to not just leave shit on the floor. So I looked around and I saw that this mod pack has a mod called Magical Mainland Homes Magical Mainland Homes, which adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 different player homes in all of the Tamriel rebuilt mainland homes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to each one, and we're gonna just we're gonna save and just check them out, buy them, take a look on the inside, and see if we like them. And yeah. So we have to get to the mainland, which requires boats. So I'm gonna go, which we could just fly there, but
at your service, Outlander.
Let's go to Sadrith Mora, join Hell's Telvani, and get a mushroom stronghold. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I think the mushrooms look like shit. Yeah, I figured something out. Okay, there we go. I don't know what's wrong with this program tonight. It's just not wanting to work. So if the chat's bugging out, apologies. Next up on BBC Two, it's Ned. Location. I asked because sometimes I'm lazy and I just want ChatGPT to give me a title for the stream, and so I asked it to give me titles for this, and then based off of for finding a house, right? And in Morrowind, and it gave me the option. It's would you like me to generate a bunch that are like parody TV shows? And so it did. It was it gave me here House Hunters Vardenfell, which I took. Flip This Velothi House, Extreme Home Makeover, Ashlander Edition, Cribs, Tribunal Temple Special, Property Wars, Balmora Cantons, This Old Telvani Tower, Love It or Leave It, Balmora. There's another one, Ashland's Realty, Location, Lava, Trading Shacks, Satanine, Escape to the Ashlands. You get it. Scribs. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, and I made a shitty thumbnail to completely disregard. Like, I made a shitty thumbnail based off of training, like getting training for magic. Like the fact that I just got a bunch of money and I'm training. I made this nice, beautiful. This. Look at my graphic design is my passion. And I'll pay you $100 to train me in magic. I like that meme. Wawa scaring the shit out of me. I love the boots of blinding speed so much. Also, I can never be caught by I can never ever get a bounty now, because if I'm caught by the guards, half of my gear is stolen from the vaults and they'll take it away. So, yeah.
What do you want?
VVardenfell? No, wait, this is up north. Shit. Is it going to be a horrible blight storm again? Oh.
Yes. Hello there. I am Devos Artarian of the Imperial Navy. Would you like to join my crew?
Oh my god, he's speaking.
You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
At this hour, only trusted souls. It's 6 a.m., dude. You won't, like... So there's a mod in this that makes it so that the merchants and the trainers and everyone won't actually... They won't open at night. Like, you can go and talk to them, but they'll be like, oh, we don't do business at night. Come during, like, morning hours or working hours. It's kind of annoying. Is there a bug where you can put it on the ground and pick it up again to remove the stolen attributes of another Elder Scrolls game? Even if it is in this game, it might be fixed by one of the mods. Okay, Firewatch and Nivalis are both areas that have, or both towns that have a house according to the mod. So here we go. We're gonna go to the mainland for the first time. This is outside of Vardenfell. We're pushing the boundaries. Where the hell are we now? Oh wow, look, we're even further north. Nivalis. Ooh. Okay, an imperial town. So most of the mods, or most of the houses in this mod are outside of the town. They're usually like right outside the main gates, so... Oh look, it's Solitude. Come on, the capital of Skyrim, you know, that city with 3 houses and a windmill? The Black Ogre. I love that sign is great. Look at that sign. It's great. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna guess this is the house. Also, what is happening here? Green lichen. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna start house hunting. Alright. Ladia Janice. Hello there, Ultima. My name is Ladia Janice, and I hope you could be of service to me. I'm dreadfully sick of this cold and wet climate in which to leave this place. The costs of leaving are more than I can currently bear unless someone is to purchase my mana. I am sad to have to sell it, but I will not be missing this weather. I have the mannish furnished with the finest pieces of furniture. I even managed to convince a Dwemer artifact hunter to find me an ancient bathtub to be the centerpiece of the bedroom. I'm able to bring it with me, but I'm sure it will suit you well. I'm asking for 20,000 gold. Ooh. Well, we have the money, and we're going to be going around, and I'm going to essentially make a little list of which ones I like. And then we're going to just load the save and buy the one I like. Alright, let's take a seat. Feel the warmth. Should take care of the mana and check the basement if you can. Let the packing supplies in there. Okay. Nivalis Manor. Ooh. All right. Open concept main floor. Dining room, kitchen. I like how the door changed. Yeah, I noticed that. Tons of room for supplies of various sorts. A bunch of vino. Or just bottles, it seems. Never mind. Oh, no, some of them is wine. Down to the basement. I'm guessing these are like display stands. More display stands, display cases, chests and stuff to put on. Good lighting, brilliant school zone, locals friendly, HOA with a good reputation. She said she left stuff in the basement? What the fuck was she talking about? Is this just like, I'm guessing it's just like stuff, storage down here. Cyrodiilic brandy keg, ooh. Yeah, let's see upstairs. They said there's like a they got a bathroom. I do appreciate that this house is all one loading zone. There's not like a different loading zone for the basement. That's cool. Card box. Oh, right, you can play like a card game that I don't understand, so I'm not even gonna try. Drawers, closet, more space for storage, a desk, chests. Here's the bathtub. Ancient bath. The water is low and cold. Oh. Okay. What if we like wait now or wait a day? What happens? Ooh! Bath is filled. The ancient bath feels warm and soothing. Will you take a bath? Oh. So that's like a buff. What are we? Revigorating bath. Rejuvenating. Blech, even. So, restore health, restore magicka, restore fatigue. Fortify, I'm guessing, too? Yeah, okay, cool. So you get like a buff. This is nice. I like this. This isn't a bad home. And this thing refills with Cyrodiilic brandy every day then. That's kind of cool. Alright, that's pretty high tier. Okay, so the thing is that I don't watch any of those home shows, so I can't do any, like, haha joke parodies. Hi, Billy. I can't make any references to home shows because I don't watch any of them.
I'm glad I see you well, Sarah.
Firewatch. That's another one that had a house. So let's see Firewatch. It's also gonna be cool to see some of these cities that are made. Oh, okay. This is pretty. I'm gonna wait till morning so I can see it in the sunlight. Never mind. So I can see it in the ash storm or the rain. Okay, cool. Whatever. Rain is pretty. What do we got? This is a cool city. Look at that lighthouse. Where are we now? Okay, so we're further down this area of whatever part of Morrowind this is. This is probably an ESO somewhere. ESO has like literally almost the entirety of Cyrodiil added to it at this point. Still got some mushrooms. Runner's League.
I'm listening.
Right, let's take a look. See, is it behind this gate? I wonder if this is it. There should be. Is there an old man here with a guar? Yes. Valan, Valan. Okay. I'm Valan, but only shortly. I decided to retire. You see, it seemed time to retire to the Gold Coast, but I must sell my cottage. Spent the majority of my career. I learned everything Morrowind has to teach me. Sitting in this cottage and my mother, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. He gazes off into the distance. Hello? 12,000 gold. All right, let's see how this place reigns. This house is 8,000 gold cheaper. All right, open floor plan, sort of like studio apartment style. Little bed, kitchen. Maybe not kitchen, fireplace, kitchen. Little bed, big old book. And I'm gonna guess just basement storage. Yeah. All right, so this one's quaint. This one is quaint. I kind of like it. It's nice. I like how quaint this is. I could put like, I already see I could fill this cupboard with like alchemy supplies, and then I could put the alchemy stuff on top. You know, armor in there. Maybe stick potions or shit on this shelf. That's not bad. That's not bad. What clip did you take? Oh, the weather changing. Yeah, not very lucky with the weather there. Black Anther. Okay, so that's pretty cool. This house is nice. I like this. This is quaint. I like small, cozy. This is good. I would say I almost like this one more than the other one. I like how everything is like on 2 floors, bed, good amount of storage, shelves, etc. Yeah, it's not bad. Also cheaper. Not as far. I do kind of like how this is like in this northern, like some of like the most northern place you can get. That's kind of cool. I'm actually going to check. Let's see what other... I have the mod page up. Okay, so Firewatch we checked. Nivalis we checked. Akamora, Balfoyan, Port Telvanis, Old Ebonheart, Almathir. They all have houses. So we're going to just go to the... We're going to go back to the boat and see if we have ways to just... If we can just boat to those places. I really like this rain effect. I think it looks really good for this. Was it you? Wait, who was it? It was her. Him? I don't know. Him.
Speak, traveler.
Okay. Nivalis, Old Ebonheart. So Old Ebonheart has 2 houses. One of them is like a small, like, shack, and the other one is like a more proper house.
You like to walk a fine line, don't you?
If I fast forward to the morning, is it going to be shit weather still? Of course it is. Oh. Greetings, you appear to be an Ultimer who enjoys the good things. Who wouldn't, am I right? Not just the good things, but also a good price. You'll be excited to hear about my great offer on this wonderful cottage. Oh, here we go. Cottage is fully furnished with plenty of storage in the basement for any kind of your needs. Told the fireplace was specially constructed by the floor. Just blah, blah, blah. My other thing comes at a great price for 1,000 gold. Here you go. All right, so this is the cheapest house by far. You didn't have to come into You didn't have to come into Twitch chat, Lugor. You could have stayed in YouTube chat if you wanted. The way it was working.
Let's hear it.
Look what you did, Plagueling. Okay, so this is real cozy. This is like... This is like a dorm room. This is like a prison cell in RimWorld. And then a basement, a murder basement. Yeah, I'm gonna say that this is a little desperate. If I didn't rob, if I didn't like pull the heist of the century and steal like everything from 2 of the great houses of Morrowind, then that would be what I could afford. But we got cash, so that's nice. Look, oh my god, look at this fucking... Look how dense this fucking city is. This is Old Ebonheart here on the mainland. And look at this, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you... And you're able to go into all of these? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Just down this little road is 27 enterable buildings. That's like more than like all of fucking... Like look at the map. That's like more than any... It's like more than Diamond City.
Come on, then.
The Empress Karaya. Right, let's see. There should be another one here in Old Ebonheart, and I'm going to guess it's outside of the gates, so let's try to find that one. What is that statue? Whoa, what is that? Lore nerds, what do we think this is?
Let us do some business today.
Is there something you need?
I wish this rain would stop.
The brown seem to last longer.
A snake wrapping around a obelisk. I don't know. So look at this fucking Imperial fort. Look at that. Holy shit. Talos statue? In Morrowind? It's an Imperial town, sure, but like... That looks like a Talos statue. So there should be a good one outside of Old Ebonheart. Or maybe I misread that? Old Ebonheart? Oh, okay. Behind the houses in the northwest corner of the walls near the dock's western archway. Okay. So the other one is like you can live in the sewer. The Empire has basically been in control of Morrowind for ages now. Vivek basically signed it over. Does Vivek just like not give a shit about the Empire? Like why would he, like, I don't know. Does he just not really care, or did he just, I don't know. So I'm not really looking for a sewer house at the moment. It really kind of doesn't go with my character being a mage. So we're going to just we're going to go to the next town. We're going to go back to the boat and see if we can get to another city. So far, that little one outside of Ebonheart, or not, Firewatch, was the nicest. He had some foresight. He knew they'd lose loads of lives and probably end up enslaved, if I recall. Okay. So it was like the case of like the lesser of two evils. Was it any of these cities? Was it... Let's try Elmas Thir. Maybe that was one of them. I'm just curious where this is going to take us. Ooh, look at this fucking city. Where the hell are we now? Oh, wow, we're even further south. So that's Ebonheart, Old Ebonheart, and that's Elmas Thir. So I think this one does have a...
Ooh, that.
What's it called? So the snake represents Lorcan. Okay. God, whenever I hear Lorcan now, I just think of two things. I think of the Red Diamond. I think of the Red Diamond ballad from ESO, and then I also think of fucking Mankar Cameron's fucking speech from Oblivion, going on about how Lorcan is actually a Daedra. And then I oh yeah, Terrence Stamp died like last week or like 3 days ago. So I'm guessing this is the house. Let's take a look-see.
You have questions?
Sell this manor. This is another 20,000 gold one, so let's take a look at this. They could be subjugated while retaining some autonomy or be slaved. Easy choice, really. Yeah, I guess. Upon mantling, the snake symbol would change to be wrapped an image of the white gold tower to show how Talos supports the Empire, Manish God, etc. Oh. Okay. Another open floor plan kind of thing. Got a little thing. Got an oven. Oven. Okay. I could go off about a big old lord nerd thing about lore camp, but none of us have the 6 hours needed. You say that. So we got a little alchemy garden, I'm guessing. Yeah, it looks like it. Cute. Basement storage. Ooh, what is this thing? What is this? It's like we have a fucking. Oh, I was about to say this looks like a still, and it does say distillation. So I'm curious what this gives you. I'm gonna be probably some alcohol. Little upstairs, little desk, little like study. Ooh, I don't like this bedroom. I don't like this bedroom at the top of a trap door. And like in a box. Imagine if you were in a fire. Imagine there was a fire. Fire safety. This window is not to code. You can't break out of it. It would be really bad. It also could represent Shor, who is the Nord Lorcan, kind of in the same way that the Roman and Greek gods were kind of different things. Yeah, well, that's something like you see with like in Elder Scrolls, is that the divine have like every culture across Tamriel has essentially the divine, but in their own flavor. And they have like different names and somewhat different meanings and different representations. Oh, that flash. But reminds me of my second flat. Alright, so this house, I'm gonna say no. I don't like it. I still really like the one in Firewatch. It was quaint and snug and cozy. And then the Navalis one was really cool. The one all the way. This one was nice. I don't know. We can make a recall point. I'm gonna make a recall point to the home because we can have multiple recalls. So, yeah. What other cities are on the list? All right. So we saw. Okay. So, Akamora, Balfoyen, Port Telvanis, and that's it. Okay. Those 3 cities. Thank you for subscribing. Scaring the shit out of me. What it's interesting is I don't know if those people are actually are subscribing through I don't know how it works. They could be subscribing through they could be watching a completely different video right now, or a clip on my channel or some shit, and they could be subscribing. Oh, Lugor, thank you for following. Alright, can you take me to any of these other places? Was Andorthrin one of them? Yeah, Lugor came to Twitch because he was being peer pressured by Plagueling.
Go ahead.
Okay. I don't know if this place has a house. I'll wait till morning so I can see. Ooh! This is a cool city. I like the way that this is laid out. I like the different tiers, how a lot of verticality in the canals. This is really nice. And there's a Dwemer ruin right there. That's cool. Wow. Your Twitch login has been disabled for 4 or 5 years. Jeez.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, kind of very Mediterranean. I'm actually gonna have to. Let's use some levitate here. Wow, this is nice. And this is all modded stuff, which is just so impressive. Ooh, also I fixed that issue with the you can't see it because I'm blocking it. Here, let me swing over to the left side. If you see there by the mini-map, we have the active magic counter now working. I figured out what it was. I in OpenMW, I made the HUD 1.5 scale so it was easier to read. And that mod that controls the magic counter, you have to scale it to the same size as the mod. So it just was vanished because it wasn't scaled. I had to switch it in its menu also to 1.5, and then as soon as I did that, boom, reloaded the game, perfect, fine. So that's good. So now I can see, yeah, exactly, Lugor. I can see when I'm about to run out of levitate and when I have to cast it again. I don't know if this one has a house. What is this place called? Andorthrin. No, it does not. Okay, moving on. Pretty city. This is cool. But no house. So let's head back to the boat. Persian style ceiling coolers. Which one was the boat? Was it this one? Yes. Just look for a weirdo standing by the docks.
I will listen, Outlander. Make it quick.
Almost no, we went there. Old Ebonheart, no. I need to just like I need a map. I just need to find like a map of Tamriel rebuilt map, right? That's what it's called. Tamriel rebuilt map, working maps. Here we go. Let's take a look at what it said. You don't have an intro? Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, this map is huge. Can you go to Akamora? Okay, Akamora is like way out like west. Is fucking Necrom in this too? Like all of that peninsula is there? Holy shit. Yeah, it is. Holy shit. So Akamora's like here or something. And like Necrom is out here. That's so fucking cool. This is so much landmass that they've added to this game. It's impressive. Holy shit. Like, yeah, God, it's... So we'll head back. That's not Sager's Moor. Okay, so that was bugged. Okay, never mind. So we just need to go... I don't know, I'll see if we can find... They've been at it for 23 years, yeah. I was joking with someone last stream where that's like, I can't wait till 2064 when the rest of the game, when all of Tamriel is added. It's weird. It's like, I could just like levitate over there, but I kind of like, I almost don't want to like spoil myself, if you know what that means. You know what I mean? Like, I don't just want to like fly over all this cool shit and just to look for houses. So Akamora's there in the east. I'm going to look for the other cities because I got this map up and it's impressive. Oh, wow, Blacklight is there. Wow. Varanus, Kragenmoor, Narcissus. Holy shit. Tier. What are the other cities? I look this up again. Akamora, Balfoyen, Port Telvanus. So I know that Akamora or Port Balfoyen is on the coast. I think because I think it's also in. It's in, I remember Balfoyen from ESO. Balfoyen. Port Telvanus is all the way out east on one of those islands at the north. Okay, so we'll go check that out too. We can go back to Firewatch. Okay, I have just got to look it up. Balfoyen. So I'm looking it up on where it is in ESO, and I'm just gonna try to match the two. So Balfoyen. Okay. Oh, here we go. Tamriel rebuilt Balfoyen. It's House Hlalu. Doesn't the bloke in front of you take you to Telvanus? Did he? No. Let's head back to Old Ebonheart anyway. We're probably going to have to take a boat from here to somewhere else. So we're in Old Ebonheart.
Come on then, say something or move on.
Wait, didn't I get here from... Why don't you take me back to... She doesn't take me back to Firewatch, which is weird, because I got here from Firewatch. Oh, Balfoyan. No, wait. Yeah. Balfoyan. Androthin. Balfoyan. What? Okay. Away we go. Port Telvanus, Necrom, Akamora. Port Telvanus, East Coast Silstrata, Akamora. Akamora. Because Port Telvanus is here. Port Telvanus is all the way out here. Oh, there's an ancestral tomb here. Last time I went in there, I died. Last time I went in a tomb, ancestral tomb, I got killed by a dark seducer. Public transit in Morrowind has worse directions than the fucking overground. I don't know what that means. Is that some sort of UK thing I don't know? God, at least I'm so happy I leveled up because now I actually have enough. A lot of these spells I have are low enough level that I can cast them with 100% chance, which, whoo! I don't have to worry about running out of levitate and just like constantly using the levitate like while I'm falling to my death. Is this what wait, this was Balforan? We were just here. Huh. It's weird because it's Balfoyan. Androthin docks. Okay, so maybe it's just like, I don't know. That's weird. Androthin. Why is it the same thing or is it different? No, that's it according to the pictures I'm seeing. Okay, so there is a house out here somewhere. Balfoyan, northwest gate of the city. Okay, according to the mod page. The overground is a part of the underground that isn't underground. Oh. Is it like the parts of where, I don't know, like, is it like parts where the subways come up above ground, or is it like a specific like light rail line? Because I know in Toronto, the big major city near me, this has got to be it then, this house, right? There's like one line way out east in the city that is above ground, and it's like light rail, and it's kind of blah.
Speak, traveler.
Sell the manor. 18,000 gold. Okay, so this is slightly cheaper than the other houses. This is a quaint little house. Let's look at the outside features first. Okay, we're done with the outside features. It's literally just the underground, just comes up and goes up above ground. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the Toronto subway has some of that too, where some of the parts of some of the tunnel systems and some of the stations are above ground. All right, let's take a look inside.
I'm waiting.
Okay, this is cute too. A lot of storage. Some stuff to pick. Some alchemy. A lot of alchemy stuff. Healing's fluff, he says. Oh wow, this one has like a full alchemy garden. Look at this. Okay, so this is its like feature. All these houses have like a feature, and this one's gonna be the fucking alchemy garden. Look at this. All right, so lots of alchemy stuff. That's kind of cool. Let's see the upstairs. Little bedroom. All that stuff. And is this outside? Is this like a rooftop? Whoa. Ooh, rooftop patio. Look at this. That's cute. Wow. All right, this is pretty high tier. I'm just trying to think of like storage. Where am I gonna dump all my shit? That's my like only issue. Is this doesn't seem to have the best storage. There doesn't seem to be as like there's a bunch of like small containers, but there's where's that door go in the bedroom? I'm assuming it like leads out the side to like the side entrance. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad.
Speak, traveler.
Not bad. Cool city location. It's not bad. I should have been making saves. Balfoyan house. Okay. Outside, it looks like a house I had in Star Wars Galaxies. It does have a little, like... It looks a little Tatooine-y. That's not bad. Speaking about player housing in video games, Plagueling, you're someone who plays retail and might be paying attention to the new stuff. Isn't player housing finally coming to World of Warcraft? Or did I, like, make that up? Because I remember seeing in the Battle.net browser or the Battle.net client, seeing something like housing as, like, a line, and then I kind of just... Yep, okay. In 11.2.1 or 0.7. Wow. It's so funny because like people have been wanting housing. WoW doesn't have player housing. It's been 20 fucking years. Yeah. It was something that was cut from like RuneScape's have housing since in 2020. It's something that's been cut for like that was originally going to be in the game or wanted to be in the game, but it was just cut. And that it just never came around. That is a cool shrine, I will admit. Is that supposed to be Crazy Lady? To Amalexia, yeah, I'm assuming it's Amalexia. With that sickle sword and the weird mask, it's gotta be. Shrine of Amalexia's Fury. Here, Amalexia struck down upon the demon hordes of Arasun Dirkama with divine fury and all the splendor of the stars. When her rage subsided, Kamal was no more. Huh. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Sorry, now it's like bad chat tonight, where now the other chat client I'm using, the Twitch chat just died. Twitch. Come on. What is going on tonight with that? Like I still like the other one that's showing you guys on screen and everything, perfectly fine. But the one that I use because it's like a little better to connect, it's the Twitch just lost connection. All right, there we go. That was weird. I don't know what's wrong with the stuff tonight. All right, so that's a cool house. So the remaining two houses are way out east. So we have to go like here and then here. The cons of here, yeah, I'm not sold on the limited, on like the way, maybe not limited storage, but I don't particularly like the way some of the storage is. The alchemy stuff is neat. Especially, I did want to have like a place to dump my alchemy shit. And have it as like my go-to alchemy lab. So I did like having like a bunch of stuff to pick is kind of cool. I'm not 100% certain how I'm going to store. Again, I'm not... The main way I've stored stuff in Morrowind is dumping it on the floor of the Mages Guild. And then just kind of sorting through it like I'm a hoarder. So yeah, that's going to be fun to figure out. Let's... Okay, I think the easiest way to do this would be get back to Firewatch and see if we can get somewhere from there. Let's go back to the Mages Guild.
At your service, Outlander.
Travel. This is going to be a bit of a roundabout ways to do this, but whatever. Weird question. I'm assuming we're all on the same plate when it comes to dwarves, rock and stone, and all that. Plays be to. I don't really care for dwarves. I don't care for dwarves. I don't dislike dwarves, but a lot of times I'm not like. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, in Warcraft, I like the elves better than the dwarves. In Warhammer Fantasy, I like the humans better than the dwarves. Like, Ironforge in World of Warcraft is amazing. It's such a beautiful city. It's so cool. I think Storm... Oh my god, everyone's polygonal because it's snowing again. I love this.
What say you?
I especially don't like WoW Dwarves right now. What have they done with WoW Dwarf lore in the recent thing for you not like them, Plagueling? Because WoW Dwarves used to be kind of like... WoW Dwarves didn't really have too much lore in the past. And that kind of made them, like, bearable, because they were just, like... They were just dwarfs. That's it. That was kind of their thing. The War Within is just a dwarf expansion for the most part. The capital is just earth and everywhere, and they're so boring. That's a shame. That's a shame, because some of the stuff back in Lich King was so interesting with, like, the dwarves and the titans and shit like that. Not gotten to Ironforge yet. I've been stomping around Elwyn Forest or something outside Stormwind, so no idea. Stormwind is my favorite city. I've loved Stormwind in almost every iteration. I think it looked good back in Classic, and the way it's changed over the years, I still think it looks great. I love Stormwind so much. I still get, like, every time I hear the Stormwind theme, it's just like... It gives me, It's a cocking... Yeah, it sucks to get around, I will say. It's not the best city to navigate, especially on foot. But it's just so fun. Like, I love it. It's, like... It's enormous. It's huge. And so just, like, grand. And, like... And when you learn about, like, the lore, it's like... For the longest time, it was, like, the last city of humans. Like, more or less. Like, It was destroyed like 3 times, 2 or 3 times, and rebuilt. And after the Scourge, it fucking was it was the last kingdom. You've been doing old quest, nice tits, bro. Thanks. You've been doing old quest with the time traveling. Chromie is she's actually a dragon. All of the good night, Cyber. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the art. That was great. I loved it. I guess we're just gonna, well, maybe, is there like maybe a silt strider or something, like another form of transportation? Let me know later, Simon. The dragons in WoW, most of the dragons in WoW will take what's it called? They take on like forms of other mortals when they interact with mortals. Oftentimes they also use it for nefarious reasons, but yeah. Trying to see if there's like a silt strider or any other transport. It's like, oh, you can fly, dude. I'm like, yeah, but fast travel. Doesn't seem like it. I have to consult the map again. All right, so we have to get, we're in Firewatch. We need to go. We can go just fly east, and eventually we'll make it to Port Telvanus. And then we're gonna have to figure out how to get to Akamora somehow. Akamora. Tamriel rebuilt. Getting there. Sailing Necrom. Sailing Necrom. Telmantha. So we could go... We fly east to Port Telvanus, and we might be able to then get to Necrom, and then... Yeah, there you go. I was just about... There you go. You got it. I've just figured that out. So we're going to fly east. You know me, I like my lore. I already spent a couple hours reading in-game documents and shit. Lore, WoW lore, there's so much WoW lore. That's a fire elemental. Let's not fight that. So, yeah, if we keep this bearing east, we'll get there eventually. To Port Telvanus. This is just like, again, I know Tamriel Rebuilt was like a lot of stuff, but this is just like insane. Just hang out here. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny how much of last night's Fallout 4 stream was us talking about World of Warcraft. Walking down another hallway dungeon, and it's just like, yeah, alright, I'm going to talk about something else. Whee! Tranai Warlocks. Yeah, that just doesn't make any sense to me. And before you start saying, oh, Night Elf Mages makes, like... makes more sense. Got a human warlock and a Draenei mage at the moment, leaning towards the mage. Mage, I think, is like... Mage is good. Mage is always a solid choice. They've got a ton of utility. They do a shit ton of damage. They've got like strong like lore and flavor. There's a lot of cool looking robes in the game, which is another good point. They've got a lot of like, you know, it's easy to find like a cool looking robe or a cool looking hat. There's a ton of each of the specs too are all really good. Like are all fun. Each of the 3 specs have a lot are all pretty good and pretty different. Most of my time playing mage was either spent as fire or frost. Frost is usually considered the leveling and or like questing spec because it gives you usually a lot of survivability and a lot more control around like enemies. Like you can freeze enemies better, and like there's more abilities to keep enemies like away from you. You can summon like a water elemental as like a pet. And then fire was traditionally like the big damage. Back in the day, fire and arcane were usually the big damage, with fire being like usually the higher tier one. Cause and that, like, you know, you just cast the big fireballs. Granted, all this stuff is built off of like memory of playing retail years ago, but I'm assuming it hasn't changed like super much. Trying to get into professions. Ah, God, WoW professions. I never. I don't know. I always listen. I picked engineering as my profession in that game, and it was dumb. Don't pick engineering. Fire kind of sucks these days. Oh, that sucks. It's all about arcane. Well, arcane is always cool. I did like arcane. Arcane Barrage or whatever the fuck it's called was always fun. Alright, so I already know I'm not gonna like this house. Because it's a Port Telvani house. So where is this house? It's a Telvani house, which I probably should have guessed. On a small island just south of the port. So let's look for, again, the weather just loves cooperating. Whoa! 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 Also, that pun was amazing. Look at, yo! Giant, like, water skimmer bug transport. That's fucking cool. Are you in?
I'm waiting.
Yep. 20,000 gold. Let's take a look-see. I don't like the mushrooms, so this house is already not gonna be on this list. I'm stuck in the roof. It's a classic Telvani place. You need levitate to get around. You've got a room with crystals. It happened again. Why are you doing this, chat? What is going on? It might be a Twitch thing. Okay, there we go. It's back. This house is wizardy as fuck. It's just, I don't like it. What is this fucking thing? Question mark, question mark, question mark? Okay, so like you do weird magic shit here, I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't like the aesthetics of the mushrooms. I don't like living in a mushroom. I like mushroom eat. I don't like mushroom live. And I'm gonna be also honest. I find if I want to be like, in terms of just like navigation, I feel like these houses, the Telvani structures, I feel like I'm constantly bumping around stuff. Like I'm constantly tripping over like the way that the doors are and the way that there's all these ledges. I feel like that's like that's one of the issues I have with how it looks, or how that like to navigate around these places, is that sometimes it's just like going around these corners can be annoying. Honestly though, I can see why if someone likes this Telvani stuff, it's cool. It's definitely a cool house. You know, if I was going for like you know what I want as a mage's tower? Give me fucking Frostcraig Spire. That's what I think of as a mage's tower. Or give me the tower from, give me like a WoW mage's tower. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that one of these skimmers is a boat that can take me south. So we have to go to Necrom, and then...
My time is precious, so make it
not
quick.
with you. Maybe the other person? Basically a 200-foot tall library with a bed in it? Yeah. Is it you?
What do you want?
I don't recognize any of these names. I gotta like look up where these names are going. Where are we going? Okay, I might just take where this lady takes me. I'll just like click one of these and see where we end up. This one looks farther, so let's take this one. Where are we? No!
Go ahead.
we went the opposite direction. Necrom from Alt-Bosora.
I'm waiting.
Alt-Bosora.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
I was about to ask. There's probably there's probably not a mages guild here. I'm going to guess. Whoa. Okay, that actually scared the shit out of me. I thought we were underground. I thought we were in like a cave. It was just the sky though. Ooh.
Go ahead.
Alt-Bosara.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
So I'm guessing maybe a Silt Strider from here. Yo, look at this place. This place is cool. Wow. Boat to Necrom, okay.
Go ahead.
Thought we were in Blackreach for a second. I'm gonna guess
Outlander, or go away.
maybe here. No, we are further away from our
I will listen.
previous location.
Make it quick.
Okay, okay. Oh, go to Lothanis. Is it in Lothanis?
Short trip, long trip, you decide.
Lothanis. Lothanis. Oh, boat.
I will listen, Outlander.
No!
Make it quick.
Okay, and then maybe... Do you take me to
My time
Necrom?
is precious, so make it quick.
I'm lost. Necrom. Yo, ooh, I wanted to see this because I want to just take a look at Necrom because this city's cool. Holy shit. Oh, look at this. Yo. Hello, Egyptish. You know what this reminds me of, Plagueling? This is like, this kind of reminds me of like Anchorage, except without all the horrible insects everywhere. Or Oldham. Like, imagine like an Illithid, or not Illithid, imagine like a fucking Silith, whatever, the fucking bug people, but imagine it with none of the bug cancer everywhere. That's what I kind of imagine this would look like. Wow, that's cool. I'm starting to get close enough. I'm starting to get on my rogue high enough level where I've encountered some areas that have the Silithids, and God, they suck shit. they suck. I hate those things. They're so annoying to fight. Outside west. West, okay. Tanaris, yeah, Tanaris. Got Tanaris. There's even some as far as Feralis. I haven't gotten to Erngoro yet. I'm currently in fucking. Thankfully, I'm no longer in Kalimdor, and I'm in the Searing Gorge, which It's not great either, but spoilers, you tossers. You don't know what any of these words mean, so it doesn't matter.
Why walk when you can ride?
Akamora. Okay, here we go. All right, let's try to. Now we have to find the house. Oh, we found the house. Here it is. It's right by the Silt Strider.
I really don't have time for this.
Sell the manor. 15,000. Okay, so it's got like the Mournhold style. Okay. Let's go downstairs first. Okay, big storage. We got like a smithing warrior's anvil. Not really my cup of tea, really. But big forge basement. And then a nice bedroom. This isn't bad. I don't think I'm gonna say I prefer Balfoyan and Firewatch more, but that's not bad. Welcome to Mountain Japantown. I gotta see what the city looks like too. Holy crap. This fog is like really helping with the ambiance. Ooh, ah, ooh. That's cool. Yeah, it is. It's like I'm kind. You know what it's weird. I immediately thought of Jade Empire. This reminded me of Jade Empire for some reason. I like this bridge across this. Like that's cool. That's a fucking cool. God. This is cool. That's a really cool little city. This is like I will say that this Tamriel, this isn't like man. So one of my things I always find I have issue with a lot of mods, you got stuck in a 40-second ad? What? It's weird because I don't have ads running. Like, I don't have auto ads. The only thing I have, and that's something I have, as you have no control over it, as soon as you become affiliate, they will run pre-rolls. So if you first get to the channel, or if you refresh the page sometimes too, it will send you into a pre-roll ad. I have no control over that. That's something that Twitch just does. So that's unfortunate. So here we are. This is the house. We got upstairs bedroom, a lot of storage, dining room, living room area, and then like a basement that has like a forge. I think this is like the warrior house or warrior-esque house.
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
I'm gonna say, of the houses, I think that's everyone we got. I'm gonna double check. Firewatch, Akamora, Balfoyan, Port Telvanus, Navalis, Old Ebonheart, the one that's in the sewer I didn't bother checking, Olmathierce, and that's it. No, that's right. And Firewatch. Okay. We're gonna go back. We're gonna just load. We're gonna check. We did go to Alma Fears. I didn't like it. It had the weird bedroom at the top of a trapdoor. Not good. I'm gonna load the save. I'm gonna check out this one, the Firewatch house, and the Balfoyan house again. So
Go ahead, stranger.
So this was the first one. Plenty of storage. Table, shelving, very Breton-y. Got a bunch of room, bunch of shelves. This isn't, again, not bad. Quaint little balcony. Not bad at all. Still quite like this one. Ow, my legs. Kind of a shit view, though. You don't want to look out on, like, the empty northern sea. How dare you?
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Listen, people call that shit stark and bracing and, I don't know. A bunch of other cope for being able to stare at nothing. Oh, so this was the Firewatch cottage.
Let's hear it.
This one I quite liked. It's quaint. It's cute. Got a well. Got stone walls. It's only got the one floor in the basement, but I like it's tight. You got you got a bed, fire, shelving. The basement I remember quite liking because lots of shelves, display case, boxes, cupboard, a place I could put my alchemy shit. So this is pretty high tier. But I'm probably actually, I think I already know that I think it's going to be the Balfoyan one. I lived in a bungalow back when I was a kid for several years. It was awful. The house didn't have air conditioning and it sucked.
Go ahead.
It was small. It didn't have air conditioning. The walls were filled with like black mold. It was great.
What do you want?
Air conditioning, what's that? Oh, it's something we have here in the civilized world to cool our houses in the summer. Oh god, am I being shaken down? I'm supposed to have a well-designed houses rather than wooden paper huts. I genuinely don't understand why Europeans shit on wooden drywall, as if like wood is like a bad building material. Like, aren't you like There was a thing earlier in the year where it was like, UK heat advisory warning. Oh my god, it's a super heat wave. And I look at the temperatures and I see like 28 degrees Celsius and I go, what? We had a heat wave here earlier this year. Back in, like, I think I want to say May, June, where it was like 35 to 40 degrees C. And, like, that was like a heat wave. And that's not even that bad for North American standards. Like, some places in, like, you know, the US South, they're dealing with, like, 30, 40 degrees every year, like, every summer, just as, like, a standard, because that's just how hot it gets down there. Air conditioning is ubiquitous in North America because it's just, in a lot of places, that's the only way you can, like, have it be habitable. Or maybe, like, hospitable, maybe, would be the better word. Houses are built to keep the heat in, especially upstairs. It was 30 degrees outside, my flat was 48-ish. Like, that's awful. It's gonna be this house. Yeah, this house is nice. I'm just gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna put all my stuff. I think there's a cauldron here. I wonder what this does. I could put my alchemy stuff here, put it in, like, put the ingredients in, like, the barrel or something. There's some Z fighting on the stairs here. Look, you can see. Oh, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Or we could do alchemy in the basement here. I don't know. Maybe, like, put it on this desk. I'm gonna sleep in here, and I'm gonna see what that... Because it takes 24 hours for it to recharge. What does that cauldron do? Making weird drugs in the basement. Nothing. I'm gonna read one on the page. What does it do? What is the... A mysterious mixture in the cauldron gives an alchemy boost of 20 points for 1 hour once a day. Eh. That's nice. I like that. Alright, so now we have to load the game when we started house hunting, walk all the way back here, and then we'll buy that house, and that's it. And then I have to start moving.
Go ahead, stranger.
The house here is nice. It's like a nice house, terrible location.
Speak, traveler.
It's almost as far north as it can possibly be. Nice house, frozen shithole, yeah.
You're on your honor.
It's the equivalent of, like, having a house up in, like, Alert. Look up Alert, Canada, and you'll see what it is. I like this dome. What is this supposed to be? Is this the temple, I wonder? Chapel of Mara. Oh.
I'm waiting.
Manor. 18,000 gold. We, after an hour of walking around like an idiot, we have a house. Reminds me of when I was at a station at Saxavor, just RAF station in the Orkney Isles, just rocks ocean and cold. Well, that's what Alert is. Alert is a place up in, like, almost as far north as you can get in Canada, in Nunavut, and it's like essentially just like a weather station. I am a homeowner now. Yeah, I just looked it up. Alert is like wicked north. It's like kissing Greenland. Alert, in the something I can't pronounce region of Nunavut, is the most northernly continuously habited place in the world. It's on Ellesmere Island. It's just like a military. It's a weather station and a signals intelligence base. In a 2021 census, the permanent population was recorded at 0. RHH Saxavord. RRH even, if I can't spell. Yeah, that's like Alert is the same, essentially like the same thing, except in Canada. It holds the unofficial British record for wind speed, which in 1992 was recorded at 317 kilometers an hour just before the measuring equipment blew away. Huh. Yeah, I can imagine that sucking. Alright, we have a house. Where are we going to put the recall spot? I'm going to wait for the levitate to wear off. I don't know how well it works. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Between Skavord and Bosnia 92, I preferred Bosnia. My family didn't prefer Bosnia during that time. Mark. Probably like right here. Balfoyan Manor. Done. So now, if I... Where's recall? Can I not read? There it is. Recall. Recall, and we got... I can probably remove some... I can probably remove Telvani Vault, because I don't think I'm going to be going back there. But we've got Balmora Mages Guild, Vivek Mages Guild, which we can probably change these. I have one right outside the Mudcrab Merchant, if I want to sell shit, and now we have one for home. I wonder what... Is it going to spawn me looking at the floor always? Oh, god damn it, it is. Alright. Mark. There we go. Okay. We have to start moving our crap. So... Recall. Balmora, Guild of Mages. Alright, oh boy, alright. Alchemy stuff first. I found this in the Secret Master's Retort in the Telvani Vault. Quality 2, weight 2, it's better than the Master's one, so. Then I want to sell. I kept all these gems because they're technically alchemy ingredients. Gonna sell that dart. Take those. Scroll of Summon Golden Saint. Save those in case I want to farm. This is a music box. I'll put that somewhere. I think Felthorn, Soul Drinker, Scroll of Icarian Flight. And Vampire Dust. We'll sell that retort later. All right. How are we gonna? So this cauldron gives you alchemy. It's supposed to. I don't know why it's not. Doesn't seem to be working. Maybe it has to wait longer. Maybe if I like wait a day. It doesn't work. Okay. Do I set up alchemy here or do I set up alchemy in the basement? I think there's more room there for stuff. This table feels like it's made for this sort of stuff. Mortar and pestle. The Secret Master's retort. And the Master's... I found this all in... I want to say I found this in a vault. In the Telvani vault, I think. Oops. So I do have, I think it's called, I can't remember how you activate it, but there's a mod in here called Perfect Placement. Perfect Placement, yeah. So you can grab an item, and then you can like, you know, I can hold left shift, and then I can rotate it. Something like that. I don't know what half these alchemy devices are supposed to do. Some random ingredients to make it look nice. I wish I had like I should get some bowls. I need to get some bowls to just like put these like shitty alchemy ingredients in there just to make it look nice. Something like that for now. I'm going to put all of them, rest of this stuff in the barrel. General stores sell little plates and things. That's what I was thinking, is getting some like ceramic, like some brown ceramic bowls and stuff like that. Dining room table. I'm playing The Sims in Morrowind. So this mod will also, I think, so if I use this now, it will take ingredients that are a little close to it. So I can just dump all of my ingredients I get into that barrel, and then I can use them from here, which is really cool. Something like that. There we go. Weeping Veil. Oh wow, I'm gonna actually collect all the ingredients in the house. Because it all grows back. Desert Sweet Barrel, Desert Rose. Tana, Bluefoot. Those Mortar. Noble's something, Chokeweed, Cork Bulb, Golden Canet, Poison Bloom, Meadow Rye. Tana Jurgen set on a pot. I get that. I read some of those books. Cool, cool, cool. What else do I have to download? Or put away? I'm gonna put like... Because it's like the weird magic sword I found in that dungeon. I'm gonna put Felthorn here for now. I can perfect placement it. Not really what I wanted, but... Yeah, cool. House making. Buy some really shit potions. That what I might do too, yeah. Might actually have some shit potions somewhere. Bargain restore health. Yeah, I'll put a couple of those down. Maybe just like one of these basic restore fatigues. I don't think I'm going to need too many of those. Just reading the drop, vertical mode, cycle, place last match. Something like that. A few scrolls or books. Yeah, I did just want to put like... I could put the scrolls on the shelf. I don't have any books at the moment, so... I'm trying to... I might want to put like the useful scrolls... like in a book, just like in a box somewhere. Just so, and that's gonna be like the scroll box. As my mom would say, some nice clutter. 90%, oh, there's more plants I didn't pick. 90% of the time in games like this, I would just put everything into a single box, and it would be the storage box. This is the weird card. So I mentioned it. This Tamriel Rebuilt adds like a fucking card game. So like, you can play Heratator or Hortator, and I don't know what the fuck this is. Is it solitaire? Councilman Telvani. This feels like playing solitaire as a kid where I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's basically solitaire. I feel like it's like solitaire from like a blimp. Like I feel like I'm so far away from these cards. Oh god. I also haven't played solitaire for like years. Because there's better games to play at work. That all goes into the box. Is there a list of which card is worth what? Well, they have, like, values on them, so I'm assuming... Is it just, like... So, is it color and value? Okay. Bloody caps. So you have to like mix and match the houses. So you have to like, so purple is Telvani, orange is Tlalu, Redoran is like gray, and so you have to match by value and color. So you have to, they have to be, so for example, this Telvani Noble is 6, and then this Redoran Broker Elder is 5. Okay. Four, 3, 5, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, 1, 4. No, it can't be on that color. Yeah, you can't put black 3 on top of black 4. Right, yeah. You have to do the... it's been so long since I played a game of Solitaire, but I did like Solitaire, actually. So, do we have a 5? 5. So if I can do this... No. So you can't... I can't lift up this entire stack. I can only lift up the bottom. Right to most, second column in, then move the second column to the end. Oh, what? Oh, right. Okay, it is Solitaire. So then that one go, okay. I get it. Because that's now, that's like the, okay. Okay. One, 5, 2, 3. So let's put that there. That says 6. Endoral Noble Seneschal. So 6, 5, 4, 2, 5, 6. No, it's same color. Shit. Okay. Dres Noble Suzerain. I like the word suzerain. If you have not, if you're into like graphic novel games with like political, not graphic, visual novel games with like choices that are all about politics, highly recommend checking out Suzerain. If you don't mind reading a lot, Suzerain is great. You know, I'm gonna try to restart because now that I understand what's going on, I'm gonna do this from fresh. Okay. 5, 5, 4, 6, 1. So 1, 1, 6, 5, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 5, 6, 5, 6. Can you move a 6 to an empty spot? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, you can. It's just, I will say the controls are a little finicky. But yes, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That can go there. 3, 4, 5. No, same color. Shit. 5, 6, 6, 5. Can I move it there? I wonder. Is this? There we go. Okay, so you just have to double tap it. Okay, so this has become a solitaire stream. 5. Is there a 6? 555. Fully interactive 3D solitaire. 5. Shit. Yeah, I'm guessing. Whoa, was that an autosave? What happened? I think that was an autosave. So this could be bad, but here we go. Let's throw some more cards in this mess. 1, 2, 3. 2. Can't move the 5 there. 6. 5. 6. Shit. 3, 2. 5. 6. So that's a 5. 5, 4, 2. 5. 4. Okay. 5, 5, 5, 6, 2, 3, 3, 2. We don't have a. Where's the? There was the Redoran one not in play yet. No, it doesn't seem like it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 2. Ta-da! You've won the game. That was great. That was great. Once I figured out what the hell that was, and that it was just solitaire, I'm like, that was really easy to do. Maybe not the best interface of having to like click and... I will say that because you're so... I wish this kind of like zoomed in a little bit, because I couldn't identify the cards based off of like their picture. I had to read what each of their value was, and so that was kind of a... You know, because like, you know, in solitaire, it's like you can just see the big number 7 or 8 or 9 or whatever. But that's really cool. That's really fucking cool. It's a in-game functioning solitaire on Bethesda's shitty engine. Well, technically, this is OpenMW, and so this is technically not Bethesda's shitty engine, but like a remake of their engine. Okay, where are we gonna put these recipes for alchemy? I don't know where I'm gonna put them without it getting crowded. I guess I could just like stick them here for. They're huge though. Scrolls are huge. Maybe like that. Something like that. Just for now. I don't know. I found these in that vampire den last stream. Good enough. I always forgot that OpenMW is made by people who had brain cells that don't move about like a DVD logo. OpenMW is amazing. So I played Morrowind earlier this year. And it was the original version like of the game, and it was heavily modded, and there was a lot of issues in terms of like sometimes the game would crash. There was some weird visual bugs and some weird like capturing issues. OpenMW, as on the other hand, is like flawless. There has not been any issues with it. The game has not crashed once. The game has yes, that was those streams, yes. We had a whole talk in when I was in Solstein, I think, about Chim and the whole Chim, Kime, whatever. I'm going to call it Chim because that's what it looks like. And stuff while I wandered around Solstein getting mauled by werewolves. That was great. But yeah, OpenMW, so much more stable. Which makes sense considering, like, it's like a proper thing for, like, support with, like, I looked it up, and it's like, it's got proper, like, better support for modern systems for, like, 64-bit systems. It's not 32-based. So, like, just that alone makes it so that it's going to be able to, like, use more RAM. It's going to be more stable on modern systems. As someone who's been playing, or who always has played a lot of old games, whenever you're dealing with, like, so many games, it's like, yeah, you're gonna have to patch the executable to actually be able to use what's it called, more RAM than, like, 2. How much RAM can this game use? 2. That's it. The old 4 GB patcher. Oh, the music box. See, I'm gonna put the music box. Do I have a bedside table? I do. It's weird. The music boxes are weird. They don't work with perfect placement. They're like completely just like static items. You have to just drop them, and that's it. It's nice. Maybe you're right. Small pile of books and a candle. Yeah. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do this. This is the stream. This is. Well, I'm gonna do some like questing soon because it's not all gonna be we did like an hour of house hunting. Let's. Where am I gonna put? Okay. Alchemy stuff here. I might just like. I'm trying to think of like where I can put. I might just use. This might just be like the storage corner. This box might just end up being like apparel. This box might just end up being weapons, you know, or something like that. Oh, I can wear these gloves under the armor. Okay. Because I've got I found these, or can I? Did I just, no I can't, never mind. I forgot what I was wearing. I'm dumb, never mind, I can't. I thought I was wearing them under armor. I thought I was, never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, do I want the Fortify Intelligence or do I want the armor from the Dark Brotherhood armor? I am wearing a glass cuirass and like, I think, you know, I'll take the gloves, whatever. I don't have to have a full set of armor. You know, I can mix it up, and yes, you're right. I do have all the armor and clothing will go into the drawers. That would make sense for them to go in the chest of drawers. Let's go grab whatever else is at the Mages Guild.
At your service, Outlander.
At your service, Outlander. Do you want to buy this Master's Retort? Oh, so I think I still have skooma to sell to you. I do. This cat loves me. This cat loves me. I helped her with her Mages Guild stuff, and I sell her drugs. You store it? Yeah. I store it under her desk, and just like every 24 hours or whatever I come back, I just sell her like another couple bottles until I run out. I'm gonna keep a small stash under your bed. No, my Ultmer is straight edge. She doesn't do drugs. I wanted to sell this to the Mudcrab Merchant. which we can go and see right now, because I have a teleport point right at the mud crab merchant. Here's all the other stuff I sold to him over the course of, like, in-game weeks. That's like, I just paid for half the house right now. Buy some booze from him? Use it. Oh, yeah, actually. Beef, Matsushin, Sujama. Let's buy some of that. Let's buy some that, and that. No, we have. I literally don't know any of the alcohols in this game. All I know is that I think like Sujama sells good. And we'll put. I'll make it look a little neater in a second. Just get it out of my inventory. Where'd it go? I'm not going to spend too much. Well, I say that. I feel like my high elf would only drink like... She would only drink like Cyrodiilic brandy. She's very high class. Or like those fancy wines. She keeps this stuff out for guests. I know it's not perfect, but that's good enough for now. I'm just trying to make this house look... We're making a house a home. Maybe I'll just put like a bottle on the table for now. Just to... Gotta go buy some like... They keep some booze they don't like on the shelf for the guests they hate. In these games, in the Elder Scrolls games, I never use like the alcohol or the drugs. Like anytime I would never pick them up, and anytime I did, I would just like sell them. They would just be vendor fodder. You know what? What time is it in the game? Let's rest for like an hour or two, and let's shop around. Let's see this new. We just moved in. We don't know this city. We don't know what Balfoyan's all about. Walkabout. That's not how you spell walk, but whatever. Mazte is great for the melee build. It wouldn't be rude to do. It wouldn't do to be rude, so you just keep some shitty wine or cheap tea bags for when your daughter's boyfriend that you don't like comes around. Here's these tea bags that we bought like 20 years ago that were at the back of the cupboard. Okay, this is kind of cool seeing like a Chapel of the Nine in sort of like a Morrowind style. I kind of like this. Because like outside of the Imperial forts and stuff, you really don't see that stuff in Vardenfell. Because this is a temple to Mara.
Yes, Outlander?
Just wanted to see what this looked like because I like this building. Imperial cult altar. I don't know what mod it is. This mod is really cool. It adds a bunch of icons of I've seen ones in Vardenfell. People have icons of like the Dunmer Saints and like the Tribunal, and now I can see it even adds one of the Divines. I think that's really cool. So there's a Mara icon. That's really neat.
Today and tomorrow, good luck.
Boost strengths, debuffs intellect and will. Sorts of makes yourself thick as a shit, but hit like okay. Maybe nick one of like something like Julianos or I want to say Julianos. Because Stendar is mercy. Julianos, I think, is intellect, is magic.
Is my speciality.
Do you,
How
oh,
can
what
I
do you
help
do?
you?
Enchanting? Oh, you do enchant. Do you have... What training do you do? Conjuration, enchant... Okay. Interesting build. How effective can a hand-to-hand build be in this game? Because that might be like... Something, I've been off stream. I made another character that is a Bosmer, stabby arrow person, and it's kind of fun, but I'm curious, like a monk build.
Speciality.
It kind of works not
can I
well in
help
vanilla. That's kind of what I expected. She sells some pots. She sells 2 grand soul gems. Yeah, I'll take those. Bunch of scrolls. Might buy some cheap books. It's important in vanilla. The AI cheats for fatigue and never runs it. Oh. Yeah, that probably makes that kind of annoying. The goal of a monk would be to punch them until they fall over, then you take out your whacking stick and you beat them to death. Ooh, an inkwell. That would be good. I put that like on a desk somewhere. With a quill pen. Yeah, actually take both. See these pots, they're cheap. Vial of ink. Take those. Thank you.
So, where are you from?
Outlander, what do you
Make
want?
a blessing? Sure. Grace of Mara. Fortify endurance. Whatever. Holy Icon of Mara. Look at that. That's so cool. Whatever mod this is for these icons, I love it. I think those are great. Those are like a really cool addition. Oh, and she sells these. I don't know, like, she wouldn't have, and look, there's like cheap ones, like nicer one, nicer one, nicer one, like, and they're more expensive. It's like a relic. Yeah, it looks like a reliquary, yeah. Small chest, sack, key ring. So I wonder, we saw this earlier when I didn't have any money. And I know, yeah, I think this is, I've seen this on other characters, so I might buy this key ring, because if I can just, like, toss keys that I collect, let's see what this is. I have the money to spend, so how does this work? I wonder, do I, like, use it? It's a portable chest. Okay, but just, like, in the shape of a key ring. Okay, that's cool.
Speak up.
Maybe a chest for weapons? That might actually be a good idea. Maybe we buy large chest. No, wait, there is a chest upstairs. There is a chest upstairs. It's on the other side of the, it's on the other side of the, there's like a little screen. It's like it's behind there.
Go ahead.
Yeah, other side of the screen. You know what I'm gonna do? I want to see if I can get like a collection of all these icons of the divine. Like the little cutie ones. Buy one of those. We can have like a whole set of the divine icons. Holy Icon of Mara. Look at that.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
It's interesting. Like you can see it's like you got all the other divines around, but then the one that like in the center. It's cute. Have like a whole little shrine to the divines. That'd be a neat little feature. Yeah, fill it up with icons. Yeah, and like the Fallout New Vegas snow globes. So what is... Okay, this is clearly the Legion, I'm guessing. Imperial Commission. Let's see what other shops they got. I'm glad we picked this town. This town is really pretty. Like, look at that. What are you? Morag Tong. Okay. Potter. Potter. Potter, Potter, Potter.
What do you want?
This guy's gonna have bowls and shit. Look at all this. Okay, okay, now we've got dish. We're shopping for housing stuff. Housewares, yay, yay. So some clay bowls. Decorative bowl. Dunmary IKEA. It's funny, I went to IKEA earlier in the week. I had to buy a pillow. Oh my god, that place was a fucking nightmare. Bottle. Buy these flasks. Green glass. Goblet. Let's just buy like a bunch of this shit and see which ones we like. It's all so cheap. Paper, common amulet, seeking home. Candlestick brass, candlestick bamboo. A bucket in the corner of the bedroom for shitting. Wow, that's... Yeah, no. No one in Elder Scrolls poops. That's why there's no bathrooms. I can't wait till you play more of World of Warcraft and you inevitably get to one of the quests where you have to collect shit. Every expansion has at least one shit collection quest. Room. Bottom row, third along. Pillows? I don't know where I could put the pillows, though. Stoneware jug. And the bed at an angle. I just realized we're also out of... We already have to go back. Because I have... Look, I'm already almost full of fucking housewares. Who the fuck has one pillow? For, like, sleeping in a bed? Me. Like, if it's... I feel like I never understood people who have, like, 1,000 pillows on their bed. How many heads do you have? You put your head on one pillow. Let's see what these plates look like. Yeah, it's a plate. Clay bowl. Oh, that's huge. That's like a centerpiece. I'm just trying to put this stuff out so I can visualize it. Oh. Yeah, oh, that in the center. That in the center. Maybe. Or maybe I put that, like, I don't know, somewhere else. Decorative bowl. Oh my god, we got so many bowls. Unfamiliar letter, what the fuck? What? I don't remember. What? You have been watched and have been deemed worthy of service. You'll meet with my Malmar servant in Sadgersmore Gateway and what? I don't remember. I don't know what that is. So... Ah... I think all the books in this game, though, are like different sizes. So, match last hold. Ooh, this mod is great. Why is it floating? No, don't do that. These are the books that These are the books that I bought and I didn't read, that I just used to make it look like I'm smart. Every copy of Sun Tzu and Ayn Rand ever. 90% of all Bibles. I tried reading Atlas Shrugged in high school, and I got like 100 pages in, and then I never read it again. So. Is there like a... Is there a way I can like push it? Orient to surface. Oh no! Oh shit! That's another mod that I don't like. That's like a settlement building mod, and I don't like it because it bugs out my It bugs out the controls. Because laughing when Hitler went out like a bitch. I actually finished reading recently a 3-book series on the I don't know how we ended up talking about Hitler, but I finished reading a 3-book series on essentially the Third Reich, and it was really good. It was really good and really long. A lot of book. Put boots near your bed on the floor. I don't have any boots at the moment. When I get like some nice shoes to put there. So that's all the books for now, and I don't think that doesn't look half bad. Might get like different books later. I think we're gonna. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be missing. So I've been on my phone. I missed a lot of context. Why are we on Hitler now? I don't know. I don't remember. Lugor brought up Hitler, and then I brought up that I read a book about the rise and the fall of the Third Reich, and it was really, or 3 books about them. I look. It's It was the rise of the Third Reich was the first one. Then oh god, I have to look it up. I have it on my. I don't remember what the second one was called. The Rise of the Third Reich in Power, and then The Third Reich at War by Richard J. Evans. Very good. A very, very, very thorough books about that topic, and yeah. It was really cool to read about that stuff. Now, what would be awesome is if I could use this perfect placement mod to get this quill into this pot, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, but maybe. That doesn't really look good. So we'll just have it like that. Should get some paper. To the right of the inkwell. Well, actually, you know what I'm going to do? No, I'm going to do something. Put it like that. And then I'm going to put it like that. Because I'm left-handed, so now my character is left-handed. So there you go. Oh, these vials of ink. I don't know if they like appear like. Just like put that like that. don't want to put the keep a quill in an ink. It ruins the cut, and if I can paint the recut, pissing anything shirt. I've never. And then maybe I keep like a cup down here too, like my character. The character's like writing correspondence and shit, and they have a little cup. Yeah. You know that scene for Credible, so he's lining up the pens. Get some nice wine bottle. Yeah, I gotta get some wine bottles. I have a broom. I bought a broom because I'm like, a broom. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I don't know where to put this, though. And I can't really, like, hang... Left shift G. Magic broom. Right shift? Guess, I don't know. I thought this would... I forgot this game doesn't have physics, so... broom. Can we put it on this shelf? Ooh, where are we gonna do? I wanted to do a little shrine. I'm thinking like a little shrine to the divine. So let's start here. Let's put them here because we'll get some candles. We have one icon, which I can't see. There it is. So yeah, it's probably not gonna have enough room here, but we'll start from there. So we have an icon of Mara. Ooh, this one doesn't have as good rotate. It only has like cardinal directions. Shit. I thought the shelves at the bottom of the stairs. Yeah, I guess so. Which divines are going to get disrespected with the bottom shelf? We'll just keep that there for now. We don't have much else for that. We'll get some candles and some other stuff for it. Oh, what is this? Goya keg. What is Goya? Fortify willpower and fortify intelligence. Oh. Akatosh, Stendar, and Debelica's fuck 'em. We're gonna move these. I don't know where to, but... We're just gonna put them in storage for now. We're gonna put them in this basket. We'll find somewhere else to put them later. All this tableware that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. It's like, again, we went to, there was like a big sale on IKEA, and we just took everything we could get. I do like those green glasses also. Perfect. I guess, you know what I could do for now? This random letter I found. Oh, no, come on. What? Oh, that sucks. Gotta find like a better piece of paper. Orient to surface? Snap rotation. Like, you can't really... Okay, maybe. Because, like, as soon as I'll drop it, it will just fall. Watch. See? It's however the paper is. It's like... Its physical model isn't really good for that. We also have these glasses. Let's see what these glasses look like. Oh my god, those are huge. That's like a 20... That's like a 20 ounce. Look at that. I have another inkwell. I don't know what to do with the other inkwell. I can probably just like put it up here. Have a separate inkwell. Don't mind that. It's fine for now. You'd have more than one inkwell and quill. We're still pretty heavy. I think it's all the potions. I need to dump some of these pots. They're so heavy. This will be the pot dump. Okay, actually, I'm gonna sell the cheap. I'm gonna sell some of these. I'm pretty much gonna. I'm gonna sell anything that's not like that's cheap or bargain. All the like crap potions I'm gonna sell because I'm at the level now where I'm like those are gonna be useless. Like 4 magicka over 5 seconds is not really gonna do much when I have 230. This mod pack lets you fucking stack magicka. It was very limited in the original game. In like vanilla. I'm pretty sure like the max... Oh, bookseller. Perfect. The max you could get was like 120, right? Without like enhancements. Okay, what kind of books we got? Okay, well... Books. Lessons of Vivek. Alexia Speaks to Children. Ancestors in the Dunmer. Biography of Baron Zaya. Brief History of the Empire. Camaraderie. We got 2 of the Baron Zayas, but okay, you know what we gotta get? We have to get Baron Zaya, and then we have to get right next to it the real Baron Zaya. Ancestral tombs. I was just about to say, like, I don't think a high elf would have the Pelinal books. Baron. Okay, he only has the regular Baron Zayas. King Helseth, King Edward. 100% a copy of Types of Daedra. Book of the Daedra. The Eastern Province. The Firmament, just because I like that title. The Assassination of Pelagus I. Cosmic Fortune. Okay, we're gonna run out of places to put stuff, so that's good for now. You know, one of my favorite things to do in Skyrim was to find one of every book and put it in the library in a Hearthfire house. I loved doing that. Yeah, hunt. That's keep that in the back of the mind. Hunt for the full Baron Zaya series. Hunt for the real Baron Zaya and the biography of Baron Zaya. I need like a general goods store. Enchanter. Well, let's see what the enchanter might have.
If it's magic you are looking for, you've come to the right place.
Cloth. Folded cloth. A tray, a bucket. Scales. Ooh, that'd be good. Redware bowl. Peach glass cup. Peach glass cup. No, not a shit bucket. I was gonna use it as like, I'm gonna fill it with a bunch of empty bottles or something and like downstairs where you're writing. Varieties of Magica, or the vagaries of magic. Yeah, vagaries of Magica. That sounds something magic-y. Well, I'll be on the lookout for a wicker bucket. Spirit of the Daedra. These ones all sound good. Galaron the Mystic. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, founder of the Mages Guild. Altmer, that does make sense. Oh, this is probably like a trade association. Was he an Altmer, or was he like a?
Go ahead.
Was he like a fucking whatever the Altmer were before they were Altmer? Central Tower. Oh, trader, general trader, right around here. This guy should probably have some good house stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. Hourglass. Could find a place for a jug. Spoon. Shoes. Chimer used to be Altmer. Chimer was a political separation more than a race thing. Oh. I'm just like bottle. Candles. All right, let's see what this is. Welcome to the Morrowind stream, where we buy housewares and talk about lore. This is what Morrowind is all about. It is nice having a place to dump my shit instead of like just the floor of the Mages Guild. Alright, so let's see what this jug is. This is a good... I like this jug. That's a high-quality jug. Wooden bucket. See, like, this is what I was thinking. We put this in the basement. Something like this. No, not like that. We put the bottles in it and like, look, it's like I'm drinking a lot or something. So the Sill looks like a Dunmer, Vivek is half and half, and What's Her Tits looks like a Chimer. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Does it still let you open the keyring like a chest when it's placed? I don't think it does. You just... Oh, no, it does. Wait, so I wonder, like... oh, I wish there was just, like, a hook somewhere. Because I would just, like, put it, like, on a hook. Okay, look out for something I could use as a hook. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. Oh. You know, okay, to be fair, I never, ever understood why people keep their keys by the door. I have never done that. I keep my keys in my bedroom. In a little box. Like, you know, because it's just like, all it takes is someone to just, like, you know, get in through your front door and they can take your keys. I tried doing the cat get some. Hourglass. Ooh, I think an hourglass would go good on the writing desk. Because they count how long they've been down here. This also doesn't have the greatest support for thing like, yeah, it's fine for now. I don't have to, I'm not going to sweat too much of the minutia. I think find some room up here for these scales, because that would look... no, they don't have good support for this. It sucks. So for items like that, I gotta find a way to put them down like this. Like, that's fine. Like, that's great right there. And then I wonder if I could put, like, the scrib jelly on them. Oh, that looks so... That looks so good. No, scales on the shelf in the basement, but no, it's like you're measuring, you're weighing out your ingredients for alchemy. That's what I thought. Like, it would be perfect here because, like, I'm gonna find, like, a weight or something to put, like, some other, like, object to put on the other end of the scale, and so that it's like, oh, you're weighing it against the weight, so you know that it's this amount of ingredient or whatever, you know. I'll find a better place for these scrolls later. A pile of gold. Ooh, yeah. If we can't find, like, a little piece of metal, like maybe like something like a dwemer, like a piece of dwemer metal or something like that. And if we can't find that, then yeah, maybe like a pile of gold, because, like, gold would be like a known weight, or like a soul gem. Yeah, that could work too. Ooh, also, let's get a little candle here. We did buy a bunch of candles. Let's see what these look like. Just, like, pop that down there. Like, left side or right side? Left side. I wanna see how big is this plate? I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna find a bigger flower. Like, oh, hello, Dagother. Maybe like a golden cannet. Welcome to the Morrowind house making stream. And like it's not bad. I can fix that later, but like something like that. I find a better. These scrolls might look better even if they're just like moved a little bit. Like if they're just like a little bit more like randomized. Some of the items don't really support perfect. Don't support the perfect placement mod, so they don't, like, you can see they only snap to like directions. Snap rotation toggle, maybe? Oh, I fixed it. I fixed it. That's what it was. It was snap rotation. Oh, okay, never mind. It was me being dumb again. Scroll on top of the others. Can I put one? I don't know if that... Oh, you can. not bad. Top of a book would look good. What kind of, I need to find like an alchemy book. I'm Googling. Morrowind alchemy book. Morrowind, I'm just gonna look up Morrowind skill books. Alchemy. Okay, so there's a lot. A Game at Dinner, The Cake and the Diamond, The Song of the Alchemists, 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 2, Sermon 18, Breathing... Oh, no, and that's it. Okay, so Song of the Alchemist, The Cake and the Diamond, A Game at Dinner, and then 2 different Sermons of Vivek, 2 and 18. Firmament the Sage, Fingers, Yellow Book of Riddles, Spirit of the Daedra, Gallon the Mystic. I wanted to put... Put these here for now. I want to have on this shelf when I get all of them, it's going to be on the left side, Biography of Baron Zaya, and then on the right side, The Real Baron Zaya. Alchemist formula has some potion recipes in it. It can be found in the Imperial Commission in Ebonheart. I'm assuming it's a mod that gives these books these covers and like these spines. It's very nice. There was a mod like this in Skyrim that I always enjoyed. It made the book covers really pretty. Jug. Jug is gonna go here for now. Jug's gonna go on a pedestal for now. That is my jug. I like these green glasses. I want to find plates that match the glasses. So we're going to start organizing this a little bit more. So I'm going to take all this shit. I'm over encumbered. Oh my god. Matching green or white plates would go well. Thinking the same thing. What is this cloth? Okay, so I can like I can put something on these cloths. Like, if I need to find more folded cloth, because then I could use the, yes, cutlery on the cloth, exactly. If we can't find cutlery, at least it can be like a napkin or like a thing next to it. So we'll find more of those as well. Green bowl, what does that look like? So we'll start doing some placemaking here. That or a coaster, yeah. So like. We'll fix this up more later, but we're just like starting off like the place settings for this. So like a glass for every seat kind of thing. Maybe like, and maybe if we get like a nice bottle of wine and we put that there on the table as well. And then like something like this is like here and that's going to be all the food on top of that. Is there even food in Morrowind? Or with like a teapot? Yeah, something like that maybe even. Let's see. Oh yeah, I want to see these peach glass. I'll pick this up because like, oh, that's cute. I like that. Oh shit, that's huge. That's huge. Just put that for now. We can find nicer plates. But something like this. We gotta find more stuff. What do these ones look like again? Oh yeah. Those are the big ones. Okay, we're gonna put the rest of it, and then maybe we'll just put like, I'll just put like a single candle here for now, just for some light. I want to see if I can find like a nicer like candelabra or something. Something like that. Oh, that's good. That's going to start... Do I want to set the leaves on fire, or do I want to set this carpet on fire? I wanted to do some... I bought that shirt because I just wanted to have, like... I wanted to put, like, a shirt and pants on here as, like, clothing. Which way up is this supposed to be? Something like that. Whatever, it's fine. And I bought those common shoes. These are really small, but whatever. Too big. Way too big. Eh. That could work. Hat hanging off the corner of the bed. If I can manage that, definitely. Ferment. Book of the Daedra. I gotta find. Okay, we'll find a bet. We'll find a smaller book. I think it's easier to decorate a home for a mage than it is for a warrior. Single potion on the right-hand side of the shelf, something like that. Let's find like a nice... Let's see what kind of bottles. So we got... I do like the green bottles. They're cute. Something like that. That looks really nice. I like that. The music box, some books, a little potion. A little reading by candlelight. Make a house a home. Alright, let's go dump all this shit. And we'll put this chest back here is going to be all the homeware stuff. Save the game? Yeah, that probably is a good idea. Keep that. That can go in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Still got some other books. I might just like keep them here for now. This book's enormous. God damn it, I did it again. By the way, I noticed it. Look at how nice the firmament is. Like the actual this mod that mods it. Like that's so pretty. It's got all the stars on it. That's so fucking cool. I love that. That's so nice. Why is the rotation all fucked? If I was in the bookstore, this cover would sell me. I'll move this later when I get the other books. Can you make it lean backwards? I don't know. Orient to surface toggle?